Hey everyone, what is going on? Happy Wednesday. It is time for the Masked Singer Rat Pack night. And I have to admit, I am so excited for this night because, as you can see behind me, Rat Pack member, right? Oh, sorry, right? It's backwards for me. Sinatra's over here. Dean Martin is down that way. I've got all crooners here. So tonight, get ready for a crooners night. It's going to be so much fun. We've got three characters going on tonight. We've got Ant, Coral, and Paparazzo. Now, as you may know, I'm still dealing with this laryngitis. My voice is on fire. So there isn't too much I'm going to say today. We're probably going to listen to most of the pitch correct audio. But before we start going through all of that, let me know where you guys are joining us from. People from New York. People from everywhere. Let's see, Maine, Kentucky, California, Belize. Wow. That's awesome. Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Delaware, Florida. Congratulations, Mr. Fulton Mraz. That's pretty neat. Well, we got about 81 people on here, so if you haven't done so yet, please do make sure you are subscribed and you hit that like button. Someone says you're from Greensboro, North Carolina. Isn't that where Mr. Beast is at? Someone says, I feel like the ding dong bell is being used tonight. To be honest with you, I'm really not quite sure how the ding dong leave it on bell works in this season. And the reason why I say that is because tonight, one person's going home. We're going to have a Super 6 episode. So tonight's the last night of Group A, leaving us with two people. Then, who, by the way, I think will probably be Coral and Paparazzo. Then we'll have Group B for 3 weeks. Then there'll be two people left over. Then Group C for 3 weeks, and then two people left over. And there'll be a Super 6. Then I believe it is a 5, then quarterfinals and finale, something like that. But I really don't know how the ding dong leave it on bell would work in that equation. You know what I mean? Like, it almost doesn't make any sense. At the same time, you guys are getting angry with me. I think instead of a ding dong leave it on bell, it should instead be a take it off. I guess a take it off buzzer, right? Like you hit the button and that person's got to go. Like have a leave it on bell, but also have a buzzer, because in that way, in this way that would work, it's like, you would get it to the point to where there'd be 7, but then you could reveal one early. Like it'd be like Group B and there's 3 on there, and it's like, oh, we're deciding now it's this person who's going home. But then again, it's totally up to you guys. So someone says, I believe the bell will be used in Lucky 6. Maybe. I don't know. Someone says, I'm just throwing this out here, not because I believe it. The bell will be used to introduce Cloodle-Doo 2. You mean Detective Lucky Duck? Tonight, he's coming out. If you saw the preview video. So, oh, I'm so sorry, Laura. That's really sad. So someone says, is Nicole coming back for season 14? I have no idea. They'll start filming season 14 in July, if there is a season 14. I know that's been a discussion we've been having a lot of, because a lot of people are saying, I'm not to sound weird, I've been experiencing that less and less people are watching the show. It's kind of weird. It's still Fox is one of their largest shows, so it's not going anywhere. But like even like on this channel, you'll notice we're getting fewer and fewer amount of views. I don't think as many people watch the show anymore as they used to, which is sad. You know, it's such a good distraction from the world. It's a really fun one you could have with your kids. So, oh, you're talking about Michelle? Yes, I did see. Yes, you know, I grew up on that age of Gossip Girl. So yes, I know Michelle. Plus, she was on Nickelodeon too. Oh, can we do the poll? Yes, let's do the poll. So, who is going tonight? And Carl. Someone says, why do you say Carl? Coral. Paparazzo. All right, so I just did a poll for you to vote in on who you think may be going home, Paparazzo, Ant, and Coral. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Someone said, I can hear your voice. Yeah, I know. You can hear it in my voice. It is it's really hard. I need to find ways to rest it. I just don't have time. Or it's time to sleep. Huh. So, alrighty. So let's go through, we got about 20 minutes, the pitch correct audio. As a reminder, I already revealed who's under the mask of Coral and Paparazzo. I know what you're saying, but if Ant goes home tonight, aren't we not going to know who it is? So my question for you is, who is the ant? Who do you think is under the mask of the ant? Put your guesses up. Ooh. Guys are getting some good guesses out there. Someone thinks you think it's Leah Michelle? I don't think so. Someone says Aubrey all day. Actually, most of you guys are saying Aubrey all day. I mean, let's listen to the pitch correct audio and compare it. Because by the audio, it does kind of sound like it could be her. So let's go through the pitch correct audio real quick. Let's go pitch correct audio, episode 2. Here's the audio they gave us.
Every classic fairy tale has a villain. I know I've certainly had mine.
And here's the pitch correct audio.
Every classic fairy tale has a villain. I know I've certainly had mine. Like Princess Fiona, I too was trapped in a tower, frozen, isolated, because of someone else's dark motivations. He was my own Lord Farquaad, who sought to own my power. He was oppressive, vain, and cruel. He told me in order to get ahead that I would have to obey.
So think about, or just listen to that audio. And I mean, it sounds like whoever is speaking maybe they slowed it down a little bit more, but in a little bit from time to time, she's got a little bit of a raspiness or like airiness in her voice. So let's listen to Aubrey O'Day, okay? Just talk for a little bit here. Let's type in that. Let's do it's funny. I corrected her and matched this once before. Like, I feel like in another world, I've already revealed the ant. Did I or did I not? I can't remember. Sometimes I reveal so many. Here, take a listen. Compare that to
every classic fairy tale has a villain. I know I've certainly had mine.
That sounds like a match to me, right? What do you think? Right? Does that not sound like the ant? I played 2 different clips. You probably didn't realize it. You didn't hear the first part. So here's the audio, my pitch correct audio. Listen.
Every classic fairy tale has a villain. I know I've certainly had mine. Like Princess Fiona, I too was trapped in a tower.
And then here's her interview. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing. She talks about abuse and being trapped in a tower. We do know she talked about the whole Diddy thing. And there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that she talks about, and there's definitely been a lot of drama in her life. So I kind of do tend to see or hear it. Someone says never heard of this person. You can't hear the interview. Really? That is weird. Let's try this again. Okay. Tell me if you could hear this. You not hear that? Wow, okay, that must be a thing with YouTube. We keep having this issue with YouTube. Okay, let me do it on my phone then. That is bizarre. One second. Okay, Audrey. Aubrey. All right, so let's do this now. There's gonna be ads. I'll give it a second. Verbo. Okay. No, it's another ad. So many ads now on YouTube.
What's that? Is that a real Phil's coffee?
All right, let's
Because it's, notoriously known throughout time that he screws his artists over, allegedly. So when that came to me, and then my attorney confirmed, it's not really him.
That's her speaking. And here is the pitch correct audio. Oh, I played.
Vain and cruel. He told me in order to get ahead that I would have to obey, to be submissive, sweet, and above all, silent.
How about that? Does that sound better? That's her. Yep. Everyone's saying that's definitely her. Yep. Right. So I just never heard of her. I've never heard of her before the show. Sometimes I get look. The Masked Singer does have a very large range when it comes to people they get on the show. Sometimes they're people I never heard of. Sometimes they're people who you never heard of. And that's okay. That's the point, is that sometimes they throw curveballs out there. Now, I never heard of Aubrey before, though I do know that group she used to perform in. Clearly, she went through some craziness in order to become who she is today, and I feel really bad for her. Diddy did a lot of horrible things to people, and so, kind of is what it is. Someone says, did she do Dancing with the Stars? She did not. Let's see something. No, nothing with Dancing with the Stars. Let's see if she's releasing any new music. I don't really see so. I mean, here's the thing, once again, I don't really know her per se in the sense of like what she's done. I mean, reading everything about her, she went through a lot. So, I feel really bad. She's also hasn't really been in the limelight for a while. Recently, it's because of whole Donald Trump Jr. things and all that, which we're not going to talk about. But yeah, it's clearly she's going through a lot. But all right, let's see what questions you guys have. Someone says there's a clue on Coral's costume, Joey. Lately, I've been knowing barely half of the people on The Masked Singer. Who? I mean, they've been pretty well. I would say it's been some pretty big names on here this season. Granted, we're going into episode 3. So there's still a lot more contestants left. Someone says, if Paparazzo is Matthew Lawrence, then we should be getting something in reference to Walrus? Yes. Or Boy Meets World. Oh, for those wondering, Paparazzo, we did reveal as Matthew Lawrence. I just realized now, if you didn't watch the other video, I'll give you the pitch correct audio. Here's the audio they gave us.
At its core, Shrek teaches you not to judge what you see on the outside.
And here's the pitch correct audio.
At its core, Shrek teaches you not to judge what you see on the outside. It's what's on the inside that matters most. And a certain hero of mine showed me this. Someone who made a deep impact on my life. See, once I had a chance to work with the Robin of all Robins.
Once he talked about Robin Williams, and he was a child actor, you had to start looking into all the movies in which Robin Williams did with kids. You know, you say Jumanji. Is Jumanji? I think it is. Wasn't them. Okay. Then it's like Mrs. Doubtfire. You're like, oh, Mrs. Doubtfire. Yes, there were kids. But then again, Robin Williams did a lot of movies with kids. So you have to really start going through it all and start doing the math. And Mrs. Doubtfire kind of fit the bill. And then when he starts talking about Robin, you're like, okay, we know who this is. Plus the pitch correct audio, Matthew Lawrence sounds pretty darn close to it. So someone says, how about Jason Marsden? Who is Jason? Do I know Jason? Let me see. Oh, Jason. Oh, yes. You spelled his name wrong. That's why. Hey, Jason Marsden. Yeah, dude. Jason, man, he's been everywhere. He's done everything. Obviously, Goofy movie is what I know him best for. But he's done so many other things. Oh, we grew up with him. He's 50? There's no way he's 50 years old. That's insane. I guess that makes sense, right? Because he was in what, Step by Step as a kid? No, he'd be in his 20s then. Oh, man, time goes by really quickly, folks. But no, I don't think that's him. His voice is really animated, okay? Like, you should be able to point out his voice very quickly. I don't hear that in the pitch correct audio or in the clues or in him singing. He's like a very energetic person. Like, I don't see that with this character, okay? This person is more, I don't know what to say, more smooth in a way. But, so. Jason was on Boy Meets World, but he doesn't really have a connection to Robin Williams as far as I know. Let's see. I don't really... You don't really see connections there. So... Just saying. So now you've gotten 2 reveals so far for tonight. We got 9 minutes. Let's finish it out with Coral. As a reminder, I did do the reveals for Paparazzo and Coral, so you could check them out on the here. Someone says Robin Thicke guessed Aubrey all day in the preview. I'm telling you, Aunt is going home tonight. She has to be going home tonight. Paparazzo, very talented. Okay, Aunt very talented too. And Coral, I think it might make it to the finale. But like when it comes down to, actually, let me look at your guys' guess. Where we at here? See? You guys have it for Ant going home tonight. And that's out of 89 votes with 57%. Okay, so, you know, what's that? 50 people are saying, yeah, it's Ant's going home. Anyway, 8 minutes. Let's go to Coral. Here's the audio they gave us.
What can I say? I'm bringing some BDE tonight. Some big donkey energy.
What do you think I said? Here's the pitch correct audio.
What can I say? I'm bringing some BDE tonight. Some big donkey energy. What else would I mean? We both love to yap and have
Who
zero
do you think this
filter.
is?
Hey! So when a spell was cast and I met this leading man I thought was totally cool, just like Donkey to a Shrek,
She's
I
got a fun
forced him
personality
to be my friend. But then I started to notice his strong confidence and grit made me feel safe and
someone who's clearly an actress because the way she talks and the blah blah blah, and then she's fast on other things, and they're like, oh, fun and goofy. Someone who's definitely an actress. So who do you think that is? Someone who's been acting for a while since she was young. Someone who's had many, many decades of acting, but is still young. So, like, let's see here. Who are you guys guessing? A lot of you guys are saying Meg. Meg Donnelly, and I mean, I have to agree. She sounds like her. Hands down, it sounds like her. Just the grand question is, is she enough to win? Oh, I think she's making it to the finale, is my honest opinion. Okay, I'm trying to pull up. I know I have the performances because the Masked Singer folks sent them my way. Here we go.
Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks are born to give you fever, be a flame and try to disagree. You're giving me.
She's actually really talented in this. So. So, someone sent me a message on Instagram. But yeah, we got 4 minutes to go. I think we can all kind of say, yeah, I'm down for that. I think that's pretty much, we got everyone. We revealed everyone for the night. So that gives us 4 minutes of talk. What do you guys want to talk about? Someone says, before the show began, they teased us about another history in the making this season for either the semifinals or finale. Maybe a tie. Maybe for the first time ever, we've got two people who win. And I'm not really quite sure how that would work. Keep in mind, the judges do have like the almighty power to decide who's going to win, though I'm highly suspected that they already know who's going to win before they even film the season. Just my guess. But I could see them craft out that. I can tell you the Masked Singer folks are working on another show to bring potentially to Fox in the future. That would be a dancing show. I know they're talking about a lot of stuff. And that dancing show, by the way, might be a competitor of the Masked Singer. Just something to keep between us and 110 of you. Will they bring back the Golden Ear Trophy? Not that I think of. Who is Lucky Duck? Detective Lucky Duck. I think it's Rita's husband, my guess. It's got the accent. You guys should look at the costumes. There's clues on them. Yes, there's a Z on Coral, which is a clue, by the way, because this person has to deal with things that begin with Z's. Or zombies. So let's see what other questions you guys have. Maybe a male and a female winner, Lauren says. Maybe, it's possible. Bubblegum says, can you show what I sent you? I didn't see anything you sent me. One second. Let's see if you sent me anything. I don't see anything on there. For those who don't know, I am on Instagram at Joey Contino. And if you like news, I'm on TikTok. I'm verified, by the way, on TikTok. I don't know if you know that. I'm actually verified with 619,000 followers, which is awesome. We kind of do a lot of, kind of get a lot of views. We do about almost 50 million views every month, which is kind of cool. But all right, let's see what questions you guys have. Joey, do you have soul? Do I have a soul? I hope I have a soul. That's a strange question. I'm so sorry. Did you see Ant's performances? We just played it. Would it be cool if they put a regular person in to throw out the judges for next season? Yeah, hire me, Fox. You look tired, Joey. I am exhausted. I sleep 4 hours every day, and I'm still trying to get my voice back up to what it needs to be at. I need a week where I don't talk. Jeremy says next week is Bat, Griffin, Pearl, Boogie Woogie, and Space Ranger. I'm down for that. I'm so down for that. Anyway, we get 45 seconds to go. I want you guys to know I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. I will have the reveals on here later on tonight. So please go ahead and stay tuned. Also have the pitch correct audio for tomorrow. And stay safe, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.